On today's show, we're exploring the Mackay region in North Queensland. We've been here before, and with great success too. But we're back for more because we're absolutely hooked on Mackay. My old mate Ben Chick is a passionate local who runs Explore Real Estate in the heart of the city. Ben's a mad keen angler. He's also a mad keen ambassador for Mackay. Benny, you're a local, you've grown up here. Tell us why you love Mackay, mate.
Hard not to. We are so close to everything. You can go to Youngla, see the platypus. You can be on the beach at Cape Hillsborough with the kangaroos. Finch Hatton Gorge is stunning, the waterfalls, water holes. The Blue Water Trail now more than ever. The council's been huge in the development of that. Families entertain at the harbour, go to the islands, go to the reef. Beautiful days out. We're at the bottom of the Whitsundays. Very, very spectacular for people to get off, walk on the sandy beaches, fish, and not be too far from Mackay CBD.
And you've got some nice freshwater impoundments here?
Yep, got great impoundments, great fishing. Obviously the big Barramundis are very iconic, not only to everyone else, but certainly to people of Mackay. It's not too hard to catch a Barramundi. There's always more to see in Mackay. I think that's the big thing with Mackay. It's a bit of a hidden secret, and the more you spend in Mackay, the more you'll do in Mackay.
There's a host of great accommodation in Mackay. We're lucky to be staying at the Mantra Mackay Marina, right on the water. It's a great home base for exploring in and around Mackay, close to restaurants, and of course, right on the marina, gateway to some amazing offshore islands. We're starting our Mackay adventure in the relatively unknown Newry Islands, launching from Victor Creek Boat Ramp in the quaint little seaside town of Seaforth. Our hosts are dedicated Seaforth locals Arthur Laverne and Vaughan Brown, who run Seaforth Island Charters. They have a 7.5 metre sports fishing punt nicknamed Bargy, which just happens to be the perfect fishing platform for these waters, especially for a small group of people or a family. Today's adventure will be a family affair, with Arthur's daughter Kayla and my daughter Hayley joining us. It's a perfect Queensland day and the water is crystal clear, so we've decided to start our adventure with some sight fishing. With our trusty Tonic Polaroid sunglasses on, we can see the bottom, the reef and the fish. Sight fishing the flats where you've got pelagics and reef fish, it's one of my favourite types of fishing. Hayley has never got to experience it, so hopefully today it'll turn on. We've certainly got good conditions for it, and we're spotting fish already. These turquoise waters are full of fish that will hit a lure aggressively. Oh yes, yes! Woo! Like wolf herring. We got him. Oh, what was that name you had for him, mate?
The leaping bumper bar. See, and they're a bit of chrome there.
You see why they call them wolf herring, Hayley? Look at those teeth.
They're big teeth.
Not everything here has big teeth. Some of the best battles can come from humble bottom feeders. Anything can happen here. When you're just cruising along the edge of the island here, this is Rabbit Island, and we're flicking plastics, and Artie's just flicked in close to a rock ledge and something silver's come out and grabbed it.
Oh, there. It's a gold.
That's it. Strong fighters. Look at that for a golden. All right. We're working him hard today.
Yeah.
Well done, Artie. So, a beautiful big golden trevally.
Very user-friendly, these fellas. No tail scoots like the GTs.
A beautiful golden trevally. Well done, mate.
Right. Wasn't really expecting it, but we'll take it.
And look at the lips on him. I mean, it's got to be take after Mick Jagger, that guy. Have a look.
The one they go along and just siphon the yabbies and that out of the sand.
Yep, suck them in, and they're actually okay eating, but we treat them as a sport fish up here. And look, you're in a net-free zone, so a lot of it's about catch and release. Yeah, sure, we get a coral trout or something else for people feed, but this guy's going to go back. What a beauty. Artie, you ripper.
We're on the board, mate. We're on the board.
we are. What we're doing here at the moment is flicking little plastics up towards the edge, 4-ounce jig head or thereabouts. That's an atomic prong, looks like a prawn. Everything up here eats prawns. And Artie, the technique, mate?
Just flick it in close, let it get down to the bottom for your reefies, your tuskers and trout and cod and that. If you see any bit of a flash or whatever, crank it in and hopefully a pelagic will grab hold of it.
Trevally or a queen or something. And look, we've got all sorts of gear ready, poppers, vibes, the whole bit. So variety is the spice of life up here. It's really, really nice to be cruising along the edge of an island like this. You know, flicking in and, well,
Little GT.
the variety just keeps coming. All right, Artie, you got that net, mate?
Yep.
There we go.
Long way down there.
Working him hard. That's a beautiful little GT. And I bet you've seen some crackers here, but they fight at any size. Got him, mate, yeah. Hey, it's just a little plastic like that, a little atomic prong, and you're going to catch dozens of species. But beautiful little fish. Artie, what's the biggest GT you've seen here, mate?
Getting up near 1.5 metres long, I reckon. They look like a Volkswagen with a fin and tail.
Yeah, I tell you what, at any size again, they are great fun. All right, you're going to get to go back, fella. Formerly referred to as the Newry Island National Park, this region lies within the Great Barrier Reef World Heritage Area and consists of 8 protected islands. They're wild and windswept, with rocky exposed headlands and sandstone cliffs, with open woodlands, rainforest and pearl-coloured beaches, all surrounded by the sparkling turquoise waters of the Great Barrier Reef. Raw natural beauty with minimal signs of civilisation. Many people live out here on these islands, Arthur?
No, Rob, no. They're all just national park camping grounds now. The old rabbit island here, they tried running chinchilla rabbits out here in the early days, but yeah, that wasn't a success. So she's all pretty well natural now.
But you hate your job out here, don't you?
Oh, mate, there's a lot worse places a bloke could be. Hey? Wanna hold it?
Arthur and I have our young daughters fishing with us. It's a fact that young girls love fishing with their dads, and dads love to pass on their fishing skills and provide a helping hand wherever possible.
You got him?
Especially when the fish on the line has big fangs.
Oh, barracuda! Look at the teeth on that.
Little Kayla is enjoying the experience, but doesn't feel the need to touch this one.
You don't like him? No? Don't blame you. Oh, you got a big set of teeth.
Then there's my Hayley, who takes after her dad. Crazy about fishing and looking for a new personal best. It's big. It's silver. I can see it way out the back. How you going there, Hayley?
It's very strong. We just got to get some winding in.
And I've got the net ready, Hayley, if we can hang on to this fish. Yeah, just take your time, we'll tire him out.
I reckon he is tied.
Not ready yet, hold him out, hold him out. You're doing a really good job. Nice big golden trevally on here, her biggest trevally by far, and that's what she come here for. She wanted something big like this that fights hard. Yep, we got it! Woo!
Massive!
On your favourite rod too, mate. You love your bait caster, don't you? All right, there you go. Oh, that's a beautiful big golden. That's your biggest trevally, isn't it? I mean, you've caught some golden before, but that's by far your biggest.
Yeah.
We'll get him back in the water quick, smart. There he goes. Oh, oh Hayley, well done.
I finally caught a big golden trevally.
Oh, happy days, and she's worked for it. Well done, mate. That's awesome, awesome. How good's Mackay?
It's amazing.
Hooked on Mackay. Love it. The secret is definitely out. The Mackay region offers amazing fishing 365 days a year. For more information about the incredible fishing options on offer, visit hookedonmackay.com. You can also like Hooked on Mackay on Facebook and YouTube and follow Hooked on Mackay Official on Instagram.
All right. Here he comes.
It's been a glorious day on the water.
Here he comes.
sight fishing, lure fishing and trolling. Each technique resulting in a hookup.
Well, a bit of a troll run along the mangroves here. What do you call this creek, mate?
Cluny Creek.
It's not far from the ramp.
No, mate, no.
And we've got a beautiful little barra on there. We'll get him into these hooks well.
Yep, just bring him up, mate, and I'll get them hooks out.
Rightio. That supplies here, beautiful. All right. There we go. Beautiful little barra.
Nice little fella.
Yeah, great to know there's barramundi here of all sizes.
Yep, yeah, he'd only be 18 months old.
Yeah.
Not quite 2-year-old. He's just about legal size.
They grow quick, don't they?
Yeah, mate, yep. But we'll go and see if we can get a red one this time instead of a silver one.
Yeah, with this mangrove jacks, finger mark, you know, a grunter, barramundi, all sorts of things up the creek. So we'll pop him back and away we go.
If you'd like to spend a day on board Bargee with Arthur and Vaughan, call Seaforth Island Charters or find them on Facebook. As well as fishing, they also do island transfers, sightseeing and bird-watching tours in this beautiful World Heritage listed paradise. And they're top blokes to boot. The warm tropical temperatures in Mackay are ideal for growing sugarcane, making Mackay one of the main sugar growing regions in Queensland. Good water supply is essential for cane growers, hence Mackay's 3 freshwater impoundments, Timbra, Yungala and Kinchen. These impoundments also stock some incredibly big barramundi. The closest impoundment to Mackay City is Kinchen, and it's a relatively easy place to hook a big barra, as long as you know what you're doing, of course. That's why I'm here with Tommy Wood, son of my old mate Robbie Wood, but you can't hold that against him. Tommy is a young maverick angler who has the magic touch when it comes to catching metre-plus barra. He's pretty humble, with a lot of fishing nous for his age.
What makes Kinchen a little bit different than some of the other lakes around here, Tommy?
Well, this one's a bit more of a shallower dam. There's a couple creek beds, but it's mostly just got weed. There's no trees in the dam.
Yeah.
So you're just fishing weed points and weed beds and big flats. So
user-friendly, yeah?
yeah, real easy. No snags, easy to fish, and there's fish everywhere.
So a great choice for families,
Oh yeah, great spot to come fish.
Or for anyone who wants a big barra.
Yeah.
On the surface, it just looks like one big body of water with fish in it. But there's more to consider if you want to hook up.
Trying all sorts of different lures and techniques here, but one of the critical things is finding them. Now, obviously, technology's come a long way, but you're looking for features first, right?
Yeah, that's right. So first thing we look for is a long weed point that'll come off a creek bed or something, and they'll move up there as the sun starts to set, and really good starting point for finding fish.
And you like a warm breeze onto a point, seems to be really good.
Yeah, northerlies, northeasterlies, all good winds, yeah.
Tommy's advice is simple, and best of all, it works.
Within 5 minutes, we're onto a barra with Tommy Wood, who's been doing very well in the tournament scene up here. Feels like a good one?
Yeah, he might be around a metre.
Oh, around a metre.
I got him in the back, maybe.
You're taken after your dad here, mate. Every time I fish with Robbie Wood, something bizarre happens and we've somehow wrapped this fish. And that's why he didn't jump, but...
He's a good fish.
He's bloody massive. Well, I don't know for you, Tommy, but he's a decent fish.
Want a hand with him?
I got him, that's
Oh, no,
okay.
he's hooked in the mouth.
Well, look at that. Sensational, Tommy.
That's Kinchen Dam for you.
Oh, mate.
95 to a metre, beautiful.
I'll tell you what, if you came up here and just caught one of these, and you will, you know, if you've got a few days on the lake, and that's the secret. Don't just come up for a day or two, come up for a week, enjoy yourself. We'll get this guy back in the water, he needs a drink. Yeah, come up and catch one.
And just like that, another Kinchen barramundi is caught and released. It truly is amazing to be able to catch a fish of this size in calm, fresh water.
How cool is that?
Mate.
And when conditions are right, Why stop at one?
My turn. Oh! Holy dooly. They do jump off, that's what barra do sometimes, but let's hook another one.
Yep, cool.
Catching barra on lures in impoundments can be hard work. But Tommy has a tip for Hayley that simplifies the technique no matter what lure you use.
So what we're trying to do is make our lure look like a wounded bait fish. So he's swimming, he's stopping, swimming and stopping, and that's what the barra love. So just make him look like he's alive and he's wounded, and that's what they love.
And true to form, if you stick to a tried and tested technique, the results will follow.
Tommy's on. He's doing everything right. I mean, it is the witching hour, the sun's getting low, and I mean, really, half an hour from Mackay, calm water, the iconic Barramundi on the end. You had every chance of getting a metre here, and sometimes a lot bigger again.
Here he comes.
You got kick. Just leave him, you leave him to me, mate. You know what? He's only a small one for here, like Tommy said. There we go. Oh, look at that. And look at the beautiful colours on him in the
Bright gold.
Yeah, he's been right amongst the weed by the look of it, that guy. He's only a little one, but they're quite regularly twice as big as that. But a Barramundi's a Barramundi. Just a beautiful ambush predator, aren't they? Well, the most iconic fish of the north, and we'll get you back, fella. Well done, Tommy.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Tommy, I mean, I've got a couple, but it's actually slow fishing for you, right?
Yeah.
What is it? What is a good day out here?
Oh, you can usually get about 5 barra, so.
5?
Yeah.
Like in an afternoon type thing? Yeah, and generally, what's the sort of typical size of them out here?
Average size in here, 90 to a metre, so.
That's like that. That's really good. That is really good.
At the end of the day, catching a barra is a bonus because the sunset at Kinchen is worth the trip alone. It also happens to be the most productive time to fish.
Oh, you can catch barramundi in these impoundments during the day, and there's all sorts of theories about moon phases and different things that all come together, but one of the prime times to catch fish is on dusk. It's one time you don't want to miss, dawn or dusk. They just seem to be times when these predators feed best. It's not always the case, but it's often the case, so we're hoping we get a bit of a peak in activity here shortly. Just like many other critters, they come out to hunt and they get active as the light levels drop.
And if you're on the water at the right time and you apply some of Tommy's textbook tips, you might just get lucky.
On here, right on dusk, another what feels like a barramundi. It's got to be the occasional big catfish and other fish in here, but people out there enjoying the lake, skiing, camping around the edge. It's really a nice little watery wonderland here. Some people will tell you that the barramundi and the impoundments don't fight as hard as the saltwater ones, but the truth is that both can fight very hard. It really depends on what condition they're in. This guy's giving me a bit of go here. They're very well fed. They can grow up to a millimetre a day. So much food in these lakes, just loaded with food. Yep, there he goes again. A bit of go, this little guy. Are he gonna jump? Oh.
Ready to go?
Yep, let's get him there. There we go. Oh, beautiful stuff. Look at that, once again, we're hooking the small ones, but who's complaining?
Yeah, that's right.
Got to be happy with that. Just a magic little spot out here, mate.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, gotta love it. Mackay, Central Queensland, Barramundi. Oh, happy days.
What a day. 3 golden barra under our belt, a picture book sunset, and contentment all around. Whether you're targeting barra in the fresh, fishing the Pioneer River, the waters of the Newry Islands, or heading offshore to take advantage of the Great Barrier Reef, you're bound to come away from your Mackay holiday with some impressive fishing pictures and a big smile. We're well and truly hooked on Mackay. For more information about the incredible fishing options on offer, visit hookedonmackay.com. You can also like Hooked on Mackay on Facebook and YouTube, and follow Hooked on Mackay Official on Instagram. This region offers amazing fishing 365 days a year, and there's so many other exciting things to do. So come here and try Mackay for yourself. You won't be disappointed.